is 2:56 in the morning. I would say sorry if I was sorry for the thing that I did yesterday that I didn't do yesterday, because I didn't put up a video yesterday, because I didn't go to work yesterday. Reason being, I got my wisdom tooth pulled, the one that I was complaining like a little girl about. You know, just the one that was cutting out the inside of my mouth and making me bleed and not be able to eat and everything. It's fine. I went to the dentist, 8 o'clock in the morning, whatever, no biggie, and went in and was all like, hey, rip out my wisdom tooth. And he did. So now it's right here in my hand. I apologize if that makes you squeamish, but I think that's kind of cool. And when I get all 4 pulled, well, when I get 3 more pulled, I'm going to make a little necklace out of them. And I'm just going to be weird like that, because that's what I do. And the dentist guy was all like, oh, BT dubs, how about you don't do any physical things? And I was all like, but I have a job where all I do is physical things. And he was all, sucks to be you. But it was good, because then I got to go and watch Full Metal Alchemist with one of my friends. Anyways, today's construction story, if you will, part 79, Carpenter Trolls. How about Car Painter Trolls? Because that's a good nickname for them. I was working, as I do, at my job, and we were vacuuming. And we were vacuuming all this crap up, and then just picking it up and taking it over to this wheelbarrow and dumping this stuff out in the wheelbarrow, because we're on top of the pontoons. There's not like a lot of places to put trash, so there's only like these 3 skip boxes, which are just fancy names for really big square boxes of wood, and we just put all our crap in there. So up until that point, we had just been dumping it all in the wheelbarrow, and since nobody else was taking the initiative, I was like, well, hey, I'll just go dump this wheelbarrow. So I dump something in there, and then I pick it up, and I start wheeling it on down, and I get to a skip box, and I get ready, and then I realized something, and that something is that wheelbarrows weren't meant to be picked up by one person. Now, I'm sure that there's probably some very strong individuals that can and do and continue to do that, but I am not at that level yet, which makes me sad. Gotta work out more. But yeah, so I was just kind of sitting there like contemplating my existence as I stared at this wheelbarrow, and then I saw Carpenter, and I was like, oh, yo, hey, can you give me a hand? And he's like, oh, yeah, sure, and he comes over, and so we both get on either side, we pick it up, and he's like kind of making a joke out of it, so he's walking through the steps. He goes, okay, so first you get in the right position, and then we picked it up, and then you gotta take a step back and get in the push-up position, and then you grab the actual handles and push up there, because now you have more leverage, if you will, and then you dump it out and push. And so we dump it and just kind of wiggle it and then pull it back down, and now it's completely empty and it's all light. And he's like an empty wheelbarrow. This one was made out of plastic, so it's a lot lighter than the heavy ones that are made out of metal, because metal's heavier than plastic. Oh yeah. So he continued his little step thing. He was like, and then you take it and he just picks up the whole wheelbarrow, and then he just picks it up and just throws it into the skip box. And I'm kind of standing there like, that was, okay. And he was making a point about how you pick up the wheelbarrow and you throw it in the skip box, you tell them you're done with being a laborer and it's all bull crap anyways, and then you quit. And so I think he was trying to get me to quit being a laborer and start being a carpenter, just because he's actually said that he would hire me onto a screw before, which is kind of weird, but I don't know, I appreciate it, but I'm not going to. But it was funny because he just picked up this wheelbarrow and just chucked it in there, and then he walked away, and I had to, like, I mean, it wasn't hard, but I had to pick it up out of there and then wheelbarrow it back, and it was just funny. What a great guy. What a joker. Sure, whatever. I'm gonna go take a shower, and I'm gonna go to sleep, and that's it. for you people who actually sit down and watch these videos, you're just, like, not to insult you, but you're simultaneously awesome and dumb, because you're awesome to me, because, like, I really appreciate it, and, like, you comment, and I get all like, oh, I'm so happy, and you guys are great, and I, like, start recognizing your names when I see that somebody commented on a video. But you're also dumb, just because there's so much pointlessness in everything that I'm talking about, and in these videos in general, and I'm shooting myself in the foot, and I don't know why. Anyways, but even through that, I love you anyways, because you're great people. And I hope that we can all grow beards together one day. I'm gonna go to bed. Have a great night.